So in this video, we're going to look at the slope-intercept form of a line, right? So just as the name suggests, if we're given a slope and we're given a y-intercept, right, then can we find the equation of the line? Now, so let's see. So let's say this was my line, right, and the slope here was m, right, and say it passed through the point 0, b. And we know that if the x-coordinate is 0, then that point has to be a y-intercept because that lies on the y-axis. So if I have that, I can use my point slope equation and I can say that, well, I know that y minus b equals m times x minus 0. Okay? Since it's x minus 0, I don't need to worry about the 0, so I have y minus b equals mx. And so I get y equals mx plus b, right? All I have to do is add b. And this here is what we call the slope-intercept form. Okay? So let's take a look at a more formal definition of the slope-intercept form. So the equation of a line with slope m and y-intercept b is given by y equals mx plus b. So y equals mx plus b is your slope-intercept form.